At the end of the day, yeah, you got an influence on it, but so do movies. Like with me, I'm just an author. So what you do is, what I do is I write what goes on in the ghetto. I'm not a liar. So if what I tell you goes on in my album, that's what goes on in the streets of Harlem. Now I'm like a reporter. You look at the news, you don't get mad at the person reporting the news.
Like many people in the music scene, Croydon-based artist T-Face thinks drill music is being wrongfully blamed for violence on the streets.
Obviously, I'm hearing the speculation around people thinking that drill music is the cause, when it's actually an escape route. All it's doing is televising it, it's telling you what's happening.
It's like drill is creative storytelling, and all they're doing is trying to use their talents to tell a story.
If you're in the ends, yeah, you're like just, I don't know, you was a reporter, you was someone observing. Every day you would see a whole bunch of kids, yeah, coming out of them tower blocks, yeah, in their school uniform, getting on double-decker buses and going to school, yeah. That's not in raps. How many raps have you in? How many of these UK drill songs, yeah, do you hear about kids going to school and getting their qualifications? Most of the people that live on council estates, yeah, those big high-rise block, yeah, say there's 1,000 young males in there or young boys in there. The vast majority of them are what? Going to school, then they go to college, and then they work a retail job, whether it be Foot Locker, JD, Superdrugs, Tesco's, Sainsbury's, Boots. If you take one of those big high-rise blocks, yeah, there's not thousands of drug dealers and gang members and robbers and stuff in those buildings. Out of those 1,000, yeah, of young boys or of boys or whatever, or young males, maybe 1 or 2 or 3 of them, yeah, are drug dealers. You don't have hundreds of drug dealers. You don't have hundreds of gang members. You don't have hundreds of criminals. You don't. You have a couple out of every 100. You have a couple out of every 1,000. So you're just lying. Out of those thousands of people that live in those tower blocks, yeah, the vast majority of young black males that are coming out of there, yeah, or Asian males or white males or so forth, is that they're going to school, or they're going to college, or they're, you know what I'm saying, or they're going to work, yeah. The reason why you don't talk about the majority of kids on council estates, yeah, are going to school and getting their qualifications, yeah, or going to college and getting their qualifications, yeah, or working retail, is because even though it's the truth, you think it's going to sound boring. You think it's going to sound boring and people won't buy it. So you have to talk about stabbings, you have to talk about shootings, you have to talk about kidnapping people, you have to talk about stabbing people up and about how you enjoy it. Because that's exciting. In your mind, that's exciting. And that's what is it? That's glamorous. And that's going to get people to listen. But don't lie. Don't lie and say that you're just a reporter or you're just reflecting what goes on your council estate. Yeah, UK drill music is not a reflection of council estate life. It's an exaggeration of the worst parts of it.